Hey you guys, and welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas, and I'm really feeling the struggle of Vlogmas today. We're filming a video every day and making sure that it gets uploaded no more than today, but I'm still really committed and I have ideas, and today I'm going to use a MizMode idea, whose information I'll link down below, her Instagram, her Twitter, her GoodReads. She had given me some video ideas when I asked for them back on day 3, and I already did one. It was like TV revivals I need. I'll link that down below, as well as all my previous Vlogmas videos if you guys want to catch up. And what was I about to say? Oh yeah, this idea is books I want to be movies. So this is really a struggle because almost everything I automatically think of, I just want to say it should be a miniseries, because I think a miniseries is just like the best way to adapt things usually, because it's the perfect blend between a movie and a TV show. Like, it's a little bit longer and you get a little bit more screen time for some stuff. Sometimes, you know, if they make it correctly, you don't need more screen time, so letting that go. So the first thing I want to talk about is Old Man's War by John Scalzi. Sadly, I don't own a physical copy of this yet. One day. The last time I reread it, it was because of Justus R Stone's, whose channel and information I will link down below. He did a book club thing for it, and I'll link the videos that I did for it, because he broke it into parts and made a video discussing each part. So if you had read it and you want to watch those, go ahead, feel free to comment to me. But I love this novel, and it takes place where old people can sign up so they can go out and be like soldiers for this intergalactic war that's going on. No one knows exactly how that is possible and stuff, especially on Earth, because it's really hush hush. But I just felt like it's such a reminiscent, like Starship Troopers in some ways, because I felt like I can already see how like they would kind of make the pacing the same as that. Like, they're not the same movie, but like there's a war, space, future. So yes, Old Man's War should definitely become a movie, and you guys should definitely read it if you guys haven't. One of my favorites. So, moving on from that, I have The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. It's small, but I feel like there's enough information and stuff in here to make it a fantastic movie that you can see. I felt like when you play it on screen, depending on who does it, it's going to be really wonderful in the visuals and just like what is happening in this story, and I really would love to see this become a film. So then the next one I debated about, and I actually talked it over with Allyn, is More Than This by Patrick Ness, because I can totally see how it could become a miniseries, but I do feel like maybe, I think if they were doing it, they would have to add too much, so a movie would kind of be perfect. It follows this boy who dies, and then he wakes up in his old childhood home, and he is the only one around in the world as far as he can see. So that's really interesting, and I really enjoyed this novel. Like, my review on this is short, sweet, and to the point, so I'll link it down below. But I kind of want to reread it again. So moving on, I Got Impulsive by Ellen Hopkins. I felt like even this one will be like kind of sad, since it follows these 3 people who tried and to commit suicide, and it failed while doing so, and we're watching them as they go through like this hospital recovery process, and it's just like hits you in the feels a little bit. So I really felt like this would be like a good movie for people. So yeah, and then last but not least, I have, even though it's supposed to become a movie, I'm hoping nothing happens to it, knock on wood or whatever, and then I have Illuminated by Amy Kaufman and Jake Kristoff. And this, more than anything, because I was listening to the audiobook, and it definitely is like a movie, like that has a full cast with like everything going on. It's just like so amazing, and I read and I listened to it at the same time, and it was just so good. You can definitely see everything play out in your head, how it's gonna go. And I felt like when you listen to the audio, if you guys did listen to the audio, you guys would see that how much of a movie that it can become, because basically the audio was a movie. It was just fantastic. I love this book. I love the series, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully seeing the movie, and that the movie will be good. That is the main struggle with any adaptation. I feel like no matter what, you just want them to not veer too far away from the source material. Although there have been times in movies where I've liked the movie even though it had nothing to do with the book. Like, I like this movie. It's a good movie. The Duff, Designated Ugly Fat Friend by Cody Kaplinger. That book and that movie, totally different. I know they just took the title of the book as far as I was concerned. It was a good movie. It was a funny movie. It reminded me about She's All That, basically. But it wasn't the book. You know what I'm saying? So, adaptations. Love them or hate them. Let me know. Also, let me know 5 books that you want to be turned into movies. Do you have to stop yourself from saying everything should be a TV series or miniseries like me? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.